Buying a house is one of the biggest decisions you can make in your life. But it doesn't start with a signature. It starts with a great relationship with a realtor you can trust. Tennessee Realty Partners has over 200 years of combined real estate experience, and our company is service-driven. The final decision is, of course, up to you. But getting you there, well, that's our job. We're Tennessee Realty Partners. Because remember, it doesn't start with a signature. It starts with a great realtor that you can trust. Tennessee Realty Partners. A chance encounter months ago has brought a brand new industry to Robertson County, the new company capitalizing on local agriculture and has even brought an old building in Springfield back to life. Smoky Bar News was there with at least 100 people that showed up for the ribbon cutting this afternoon. The company, Stony Creek Colors, will be occupying about 10,000 square feet of the 80,000 square foot recently renovated Bransford Heights building. The building sits right in the middle of Springfield, tucked on the edge of suburbia. The facility is located on Central Avenue at MS Counts Boulevard, not far from downtown Springfield.
Stony Creek Colors is a natural colorant manufacturer. We sell clean and safe plant-based dyes for the textile industry. Most dyes used today for textiles are from petrochemicals, so we're replacing that with a completely plant-based, naturally derived product.
And Howard, how did you guys find each other?
We found each other at the Lipscomb University class on civic leadership. And I was just amazed that it came together the way it did. She was on the panel about entrepreneurs, and I was there talking about local government. And when it was over, and I'm not sure if I went to you or you came to me, but we somehow got together, and she talked about the possibilities for indigo production and processing in Robertson County. And within talking for 30 minutes, as I said earlier, I left there as an apostle for indigo in Robertson County because the possibilities seem limitless. But her energy and her vision and her enthusiasm is absolutely infectious. And so I was there, I was committed from that very first meeting. And I was able to contact the chamber and the Economic Development Board. And of course, Sarah had already done most of the real hard work. We just finally put all the pieces together and it fell into place. So I'm so glad that I was at Lipscomb that day.
Tell me about the moment where you or whoever married her company to this building.
Well, that came about because the county had just recently come into possession of this when American Snuff moved to Clarksville. And I say the timing was so fortunate because we really wouldn't have had a place to put Stony Creek before that. And we even toyed with the idea of not accepting the building because we really didn't know what we wanted to do with it. But we were offered the building, and luckily the county had a vision and saw the possibilities. And Sarah stepped up as the first ones to step up and say, we can be part of this. And it almost seemed to have been divinely planned. We were just had a lot of help. And as I've told people before, I was certainly the blind hog that found the acorn. And I'm so glad that I did.
Now, tell me about what you think this will mean to the community.
Well, first of all, the immediate jobs that will be provided here. Hopefully people will be able to walk to work here to help one of our more disadvantaged areas. Beyond that, the agricultural possibilities are enormous because I know Sarah has already contracted with a number of Robertson County farmers. That number will grow as time goes by. It's a natural fit with tobacco, which we are world famous for because of the plant bed and the growing seasons. So I think, as we talked about at that initial meeting, we had the chance of really putting Robertson County on the map and making Robertson County and indigo synonymous with each other. So to me, that's the exciting part.
Tell me, you've gotten to know the community a little bit. I assume, tell me about your thoughts about being here.
Sure. So really, Springfield and Robertson County represents the best of both worlds for us. There is a tremendous amount of really fertile agricultural land. There is a very experienced farmer-producer base, so we have a great way to source our biomass very local to our factory, which is critical for us. And then also, as we are seeking to scale up not just engineering jobs, but also in chemical manufacturing and operators, we employ engineers and chemists and operators predominantly, and so being able to train the next generation of scientists in this county is also really exciting for us. We know that there's a new STEM middle school in Springfield, and so just, for us, looking to really form a long-term bond with the community because we are such a place-based business. All of our raw materials come from within about a 60-mile radius of our factory, and that is extremely rare in manufacturing.
When can I expect you to see something happening here?
Yeah, so we actually have a pilot version of our plant going right now. So we are on our 8th batch, I think, today. We had our soft launch last week. One of the things that we should probably mention is that this timeline was really extremely ambitious. We found out about the building just as we were looking for industrial space to locate our facility in. And so the renovations that took place throughout this building were really, we upgraded the whole electricals. We worked with the state to put in the new, and the county to put in the new wastewater treatment at our own facility. So we, step one was getting the plant up and running with the key utilities, and then setting up a small processing line for this season. And then we'll be adding an additional processing line next year as well. But we're already starting to operate now, and our goal is obviously to fill this whole space if no one else gets to it before we do.
We're terribly excited. Terribly excited.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great partnership.
Well, there you have it, Robertson County. As Sarah told us that as soon as they open up some opportunities there at the facility in Springfield, they'll let us know and we will certainly bring it to you. This has been Jim Ball reporting for Smoky Barn News in Springfield.
It may be the most important picture you'll ever have taken. A high-tech image with remarkable clarity that can help diagnose your medical condition and potentially save your life. Advanced medical imaging, all the services you need with convenience and compassion. Northcrest Medical Center, bringing exceptional care to our community.